Hi, I'm Jeff Sachs. I'm director of the Earth Institute at Columbia University, and I'm absolutely thrilled by what you are doing, students at University of Alberta, on the referendum for the Millennium Villages. I hope you do it because I would love to be partnering with you, and much more importantly than that, I believe you will find it a thrill to be part of a project which is showing great breakthroughs throughout sub-Saharan Africa, and where we need your energy, your smarts, your support to show how poverty really can be eliminated in our time. You know the basics of the Millennium Villages project. Let me tell you what makes it so exciting for me, having seen it since the start. We're in the fourth or fifth year in most of the Millennium Villages in what now are about 15 countries throughout sub-Saharan Africa. And as the data are coming in, it's astounding what we're seeing. We've just got recently some data showing huge drops of infant and child mortality compared to neighboring villages, comparable villages. We're seeing the results of really clever work by teams all over Africa, African leaders who know their countries, know their villages that we're helping to support, who have found ways to get malaria under control, found ways to get pregnant mothers coming into the clinics, found ways to get the community engaged to start up school feeding programs, found ways to get computer labs into the schools, and all the other wonderful things that are taking place and leading to changes of life that really it's just breathtaking to be part of. I have the chance, since there are a lot of places, you visit 2 or 3 of these sites per year, maybe 4 or 5 in some years, and that means on a cycle of 3 or 4 years, I've seen them all at the start, and now I'm coming back to visit sites, as I did recently in Ghana and 2 places in Kenya and 1 in Ethiopia. I was just blown away by the progress of having well-functioning schools, having clinics, having farmers with incomes and yields that they really could not have imagined just a few years ago, seeing girls going to school in places where girls didn't go to school before. As you know, the point of all of this is to show what can be done, to use the best brains from a University of Alberta, partnering with scholars and development practitioners and villagers in Africa to use that demonstration to help give ideas, create new business models for the uptake of this kind of approach more generally, more widely, to have ministers and heads of state come through the villages, which they do frequently, say, oh yes, we could do that in another part of the country, we can do that in another part of the country. And now what we're seeing, one country after another, because of these successes, whether it's Zambia or Benin or Cameroon or Sierra Leone, they're saying, please start villages here. And I'm fortunately just thrilled to be getting that kind of appeal from all over the continent because they know this works. What will happen is, as the communities get richer, they get a foothold that's permanent. Even after the project itself tapers off, the skills, the knowledge, the infrastructure, the diversified crops, the improved farms, those continue. And that's the key. This is not a temporary project that then fades away. This is a breakthrough that's sustainable out of extreme poverty, and it's scalable because we're seeing it happen, because governments are taking on the challenge. Partners are taking on the challenge and saying, yes, we can do this more widely. So, students, please, I really want to give you a piece of advice if I can, which is become partners with us at Millennium Promise and at Columbia University's Earth Institute and at the Millennium Development Goals centers in East and West Africa and in the villages of Africa. You'll find it really a thrill, I promise you. I know it. I'm having that thrill every day. My colleagues are. You'll find it exciting to be part of an effort that is an inspiration, a demonstration, a pioneering effort which is making breakthroughs, not in theory, but on the ground, in practice, in the data, in reality, leading the heads of state around the continent to say, yes, we want to do more. You'll find yourselves on the leading edge of what I believe is our generation's greatest opportunity, and that is to end extreme poverty. I think it's really, we're helping to get started, but it's your work, your generation's work, it's your challenge. I think it ought to be done by the year 2025. I think University of Alberta has a fantastic opportunity to become part of it. I'd love to be doing this together with you. Please support the referendum. Thank you to all who have gotten this started, and I look forward to walking with you in the villages and in the maize fields of Africa. You'll see for yourselves what you're contributing to, and it'll be a thrill for all. That's the kind of world we need, and thank you for taking on the challenge. All the best to you.